why did you miss practice today? And is this anything that you think could affect your status for Sunday?
No, I'm definitely playing Sunday. Today was a mental day, so I think, a number of us who either were limited or DNPs. So I was thankful to get a day to just do some rehab and see how the week plays out practice-wise, but definitely playing Sunday.
Brian Wood.
Aaron, as you're out and you're reflecting, I'm curious if you had any regret for going to the Halloween party unmasked, given your vaccination status, and if you thought that might be where you contracted COVID.
I don't believe that was where I contracted COVID, no. And I tested negative that morning, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Mike Spofford.
Hey, Aaron, with all the matchups you've had with the Vikings over the years, is there anything from Zimmer's defense that he can still try to surprise you with, or new wrinkles, or do you think schematically you've kind of seen everything there is to offer?
I doubt it. I mean, every time we play them, they present something new. It helps that they have a lot of the same guys over the years. Harrison and Barr and Kendricks, been in that system for a long time now, so they can throw a number of different things at you, and they always have some special wrinkle off of stuff that they've done on tape or done against us in the past. So Coach Zim is a great coach, and he always has something special for us.
Rob Domofsky.
Hey, Aaron, Matt on Monday said something to the effect of, we just need to get our timing back on offense, and, that comes with practice. Does that happen pretty quick? I mean, obviously didn't practice today, but like Thursday, Friday, if you get some good work in, does that make up for it, you think?
Today was a mental day. I didn't hear the first part of the question, but I'm guessing it was about practice. I'm not sure what my status will be tomorrow or Friday, but I'd like to get out there if I'm feeling good enough. But it's definitely a better week than last week, being separated, being able to go through all the meetings. I'm planning on being at practice on the field tomorrow. Not sure how much involvement I'll do though.
Just real quick, the beginning part was Matt saying on Monday that the offense just needs to get its timing back and needs a little practice. So that was the first. Just that, how quickly does that happen, I guess.
I think it's more little details. If you watch the film back, we had multiple mental errors and just little detail things that we didn't do very well, and those need to get cleaned up for sure. As far as the timing, I don't know if there was a lot of timing issues that we had. It was more the details in the schematics that we didn't do very well on Sunday.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Kyle Malzahn.
Hey, Aaron, you've played with a lot of good wide receivers throughout your career. When you look at Minnesota's Justin Jefferson, what sticks out to you when looking at him?
Very polished route runner. He has top end speed, so he threatens you with his speed down the field, but a great intermediate route runner, really good hands, can do it all, good after the catch. Talented guy. I mean, that's how he was in college at LSU, made a bunch of big plays. But yeah, he's got the total package: speed, athleticism after the catch, great hands. So he's a talented guy.
Aaron Nagler.
Aaron, a couple weeks ago, Tom Brady was on the Manning cast with the Manning brothers, and Peyton brought up something I thought was really interesting, and I'd love to get your take on it. He asked Tom about.
I can't hear that. There's a question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Aaron, go ahead, Aaron.
Aaron, a couple weeks ago, Tom Brady was on the Manning cast, and Peyton asked Tom what he found more challenging. I wanted to get your take on it. Either a defense that's loaded all three levels, but plays pretty kind of the same system, scheme, what have you. Obviously, he was referencing the Legion of Boom back in the day, or a team that might not be quite as talented, but throws a ton of different looks at you and keeps you guessing as a quarterback. What would you find to be the bigger challenge?
That's tough. I mean, that's really tough because I've played against obviously schemes that throw a ton of stuff at you. Jim has been that way for a long time. Played against Legion of Boom too, and that was, what they did so well was they could play their coverage and then get such a great pass rush. Pass rush is a great neutralizer, I think, to any offense. If you can get after the quarterback with just 4, makes everything on the back end a lot easier. So I always found, I don't know, it's hard to say, but the Legion of Boom, was definitely a defense that I'm glad it's not together anymore, because that was always a tough challenge.
Thanks, Aaron.
Ryan Wood.
You've had 10 games with 2 running backs this season and been able to split it pretty evenly between Aaron and AJ. What does that do for the offense going into this game with only one of those guys available? Do you have to change much?
I'm not sure. I mean, PT can handle a lot. I mean, he's been with us for a while now, working on the scout team a bunch. Now he's got an opportunity. So I think he's a smart kid. We didn't worry about anything, throwing him in there late in the game, giving him a couple carries. I mean, he's a tough, hard runner, a good one cut back. I think he can do a lot in the passing game. I mean, I've been watching him and J-Lo on the look team all season. He makes a lot of plays out of the backfield, and he's got good hands, good route runner. So I think it's a great opportunity for him. Probably won't change a whole lot. Maybe a couple more carries for AJ, being the lead back now. But no, I expect PT to get plenty of playing time and to play well.
Rob, go ahead.
Aaron, if I remember right, I think you were a pretty big fan of Mike Pettin when he was here, if I'm remembering that right. So I'm wondering if, when Joe got the job and yet kept all the other assistants, that were here before, just kind of what you thought about that and what you think is the reason that the defense is playing the way it is now.
Yeah, I mean, I will always be a big fan of Mike Pettin. I enjoyed our conversations. I enjoyed his presence. He's a very good coach. Enjoyed our time together. I really enjoyed Joe Barry. I mean, I think Joe is a energetic coach with a scheme that obviously worked really well in LA and adapted, just about all those things they were doing so good there with our defense. I said it after the game. I think, there's a lot of guys who might not be big name guys who've been playing really good football for us. I think it starts with Devondre in the middle, what he's added, getting in passing lanes, tackling, being a really sure tackler. Good job in the pressure game as well. He's played great. I think everybody has kind of raised their level a little bit. Smash is so consistent on the back end. Darnell has had a really good, I don't even want to say quiet season, but it might seem quiet to some people, but he's been all over the place, and he's a ball hawk, and he's around the football a lot. Does a great job in coverage. I think the guys on the outside have been great. Obviously, Stokes has had a really nice rookie season. Bringing Rasul in looks like one of the moves of the year for sure. He's been fantastic for us. And up front, the guy's been stout. You look at what Dean has done, the kind of season he's had. Kenny obviously is an all-pro type player for us inside. Lancaster done a really nice job. I think Preston Smith has had one of his better seasons, maybe not statistically as far as sacks goes, which outside linebackers get judged on so often, but I think he's done a really nice job setting the edge and being disruptive in the passing game. Obviously, Rashawn has had a really nice season for us. So, it's a lot of guys playing really good football, and then the scheme is allowing them to get comfortable in it and to find where they can add their own creativity to those positions. I think Sully, and one guy I didn't mention was Sully. I think Sully's done a really nice job in the slot for us, especially the last 4 or 5 weeks. That's a tough position to play slot corner, and he's been playing really well.
Mike Spofford.
Hey, Aaron, it's still up in the air, but there's a chance that Tim Boyle could get his first start for Detroit this week. Just curious your thoughts on that potential opportunity for him, and if you've been in touch with him at all this week.
Yeah, I love Tim. I just saw the news today, so I was planning on reaching out after work today. But Tim's a great guy, man. He's a great human. Happy for his opportunity if it comes to fruition this week. Obviously, he's dealt with a thumb injury this season. So really happy if he gets the opportunity. He's just a special guy. I watched him grow and develop over the years with us, not just as a person, but as a player. He's got a big time arm, and he's very athletic as well. Only guy who can challenge my calves. I think he's got great calves. Phenomenal calves. So excited if he gets the opportunity this week, and hope he balls out.
Darius Joshua, CBS 58.
How you doing, Aaron? I just want to kind of follow up. Well, I should say first, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to follow up saying that you don't know your status kind of for the rest of the week in terms of practice physically. I know in the game you said you felt good, but did you find any recovery was maybe just a little bit different after going through some of COVID, or was it kind of just long season, mid rest kind of maintenance sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, we played 10 now, late by. So obviously the body is really looking forward to that, as is my toe. But we got 2 games until then. It's kind of a day to day on how I'm feeling, whether or not I'm going to practice. But I didn't find any issues with recovery, standard Monday and Tuesday, as I've done throughout the season. So I feel good wind wise. I was definitely took a few shots on Sunday, but I feel good today on Wednesday.
Kyle, go ahead.
Aaron, you got me? There's been a few times where it looks like you and Josiah DeGuara haven't been on the same page, including a play last Sunday. Is there just some miscommunication there, or what's been going on?
I don't know what plays you're referring to outside of the scramble alert from Sunday, but there was just some mixed signals on on his part as I moved outside the pocket. If you want to take it deep, there's some indicators to do. If you want to break it off there's some indicators as well. So it was a good learning, I think, moment for him. But he's a smart kid. I mean, I really enjoy playing with Joe. I mean, he understands the offense really well. You can do a lot of different things with him. You can move him. You can have him slide back on the backside and get out of the backfield. He's a good route runner. So those are good teaching moments.
Thanks. Couple more for Aaron. Ryan Wood.
Hey, Aaron, you said that you were pretty exhausted after the game Sunday, and obviously having the mental day to day. How are you feeling in general?
Good. I feel good. I mean, today is nice to have. It's not really a vet day; it's more of a rehab day. But it's nice to be able to feel a little bit better on Wednesday. I know it wasn't much practice; it was all walkthroughs and stuff. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Feel good about our squad where we're at. We got a couple tough ones for the bye, so. This one, obviously, in an environment we haven't played in with fans for a couple of years, that will definitely be a good test for us.
Rob, go ahead.
Aaron, hey, just to be clear, when you said rehab, are you talking about the toe, or is there other thing? Are there other things?
No, it's just the toe.
Thanks.
Last one, Darius, go ahead.
Hey, Aaron. Just kind of when you think about these divisional opponents and kind of just the status of you obviously played this team so many times in your year. Kind of what do you think about the opportunity that's in front of your team here, where you guys are trying to obviously hold on to the top division and kind of fulfill those goals along those lines?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're 3.5 up in the division with 7 to go. A chance to go 4.5 up on Minnesota. That's a big opportunity. First goal is winning the North. They've obviously been playing a lot better, but all their games have been tight games. They've been, I believe, ahead by 7 or more in every game they've played. Had some overtime games. So they've been playing good football. It's just been some tight battles that they haven't come out on the right side. I mean, this team could easily be, 7-2, 6-3 for sure right now. So this is a good test for us and an opportunity to put even more distance in the division.